Alright guys, it's time for a few of my favorite things. It's not a few, it's a lot. I have a lot of products in front of me. I'm so excited! Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're all doing super well because today we are sitting down. We are going to chit chat about some of the best products that I've been using so far in 2020. Can y'all believe that it's been half of 2020 already? Like, when is it gonna be over? But you know what? I thought it was about time that you and I sat down, we had a nice little chit chat and talked about some products that I think are absolutely incredible. We have makeup, we have skincare, I have a pair of sunglasses and some, I don't know, skincare tools? Tools? I guess they're tools. We're gonna call them tools. But these are all products that I love, that I am so excited to share them with any family member that is going to sit down and listen to me. It's mostly Chris and he is tired of hearing about it. We got some makeup, we got some skincare. Actually, we got a lot of skincare. I've been going in on the skincare, falling down the rabbit hole. So grab yourself a snack, come and hang out, and let's dive into these products. And we're gonna start with the skincare, and I'm gonna start with this peel from Pixi. This is the Hydrating Milky Peel. This is an exfoliating cream. It is very gentle on the skin. I have it in my shower actually, and I will just put it onto my clean skin, let it sit on there for about 2 to 3 minutes or so, and then I'll rinse it away. And my skin, it feels a lot smoother. It looks almost like that lit from within kind of quality to it. It does a great job exfoliating. It's really gentle too. I find sometimes with these kind of peels, it's almost like a raw tingling feeling and then your skin gets really red. There's none of that with this. It's super, super gentle. I love the ingredients in it and I think it is a great exfoliant if you're looking for something to just take off all of those dead skin cells and just start anew. So this one is fantastic. Another product that I love that's exfoliating that is a little bit more bougie is the Tatcha Rice Polish. This is the classic one. They have a lot of different formulas. They have a sensitive skin one, for example. I have the classic one, and this one is so good. Your skin, like you feel a difference in your skin after using it after one use. And that is something for me with skincare. I mean, that I don't expect that because skincare is something that can take a lot of time in order to see any sort of significant difference in your skin. But this one, I noticed it right away. And there's so much hype around Tatcha products. And I was like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And oh my goodness, this is worth it. Basically inside here, sprinkled powder all over my leg. Oh my gosh, that's like $15 worth of powder, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there's like a little hole right here. You pour a little bit into your hand with a tiny bit of water, depending on how exfoliating you want it to be. It's an enzyme exfoliant, so then you massage it into your skin, rinse it away, and your skin is baby soft. It is so good. I actually have another product here from Tatcha that I also really love because now I'm obsessed. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm on the Tatcha train. I can't help it. This is the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. This is a vitamin C mask. It's bright purple, which is super fun. This has 2 different types of vitamin C in it, as well as 10% AHAs from fruits. So it has the vitamin C that's going to kind of absorb into your skin super quickly, get that instant glow, but also one that is going to dissolve over time and just give you that brighter complexion. And I really like what it does to my skin. I use this, I mean, I was gonna say once a week, but I have so many mask favorites, but this is definitely on sort of my rotation of masks that I use quite often, and I really love it. I think it's great. Another vitamin C product that I love because I can't seem to get enough of them. This is by Derme. This is their vitamin C concentrated serum with hyaluronic acid in it. I use a ton of vitamin C products that I love hyaluronic acid and I love vitamin C. I think they are phenomenal for your skin, and so I try my best to find the best ones that I can for my skin and ones that I notice a significant difference with. So I really love this one. As you can see, I've gone through a lot of it, considering I tried a lot of products. I'm like down to like here. I find this one to be super lightweight. It is very easily layerable with other serums that I have, and I find that it's done a great job. Another one that I love is, oh, I used it this morning. Excuse me. Don't worry, everyone. I found it. Got it. This is by Ollie Hendrickson. This is the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. This one also, I've gone through a ton of it. I am, I think to here. I got another one actually in PR and I gave it to my sister-in-law and she has gone through the entire container and she also really loves it. This has 15% vitamin C, 5% PHAs, and hyaluronic acid. And again, it just has done wonders for my skin. I find it doesn't, my skin doesn't get very irritated from it and it just smells nice, it feels nice. I love it. Now let's go on to my obsession with eye masks. And in particular, the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Rose Gold Eye Masks. These things, they feel so good under my eyes. I notice an instant difference in how bright my under eye area is. It feels really good. It layers really nicely if I'm going to wear these and then put makeup on. I find that my skin isn't as puffy and it looks really good. Sometimes with eye masks, I find that they're really good for nighttime, but then when you try and layer makeup on top, it almost like pills because of the ingredients in the skincare that's left behind. But these, it just absorbs really nicely into the skin. And I have so many. Look at this. It's just like brain and skincare. I always need to have these on hand and I love them. And I think they're absolutely worth it and such a nice treat. Gotta take care of those under eyes, you know? Now moving on to a product from Laneige that is not their lip mask, which I also am obsessed with. I've been using that for what, like 6 years now? Can't stop. It's so good. But another one that I really like is their Cream Skin. This is a toner and moisturizer. So essentially it has the moisturizing properties of like a cream, but in the formula of a toner. So it's going to prep the skin, but it's also going to hydrate it. And I think it does a great job for both. And I find that my pores look smaller. It tightens everything up, but at the same time, it feels like a hit of moisture in the face. Like I don't even use a cotton pad or anything for it. I just dump some into my palm and then I just like pat it on my face. I don't have time for cotton pads. You could totally use this as a 2-in-1, a hybrid product, which is what it's used for. You can use it as a toner plus moisturizer in one and be good to go. I find I need a little bit more moisture on top and I like layering products when it comes to skincare, but I've been using this a ton. I've heard some people actually put it in the fridge and the cooling properties also feels really nice. It kind of tightens up the skin even more. Have not tried that, though it is on my to-do list. Maybe I'll even put it, I'm gonna put it over here. Put it over here. Reminder. I just realized now that I have a giant line on my arm. Good for me. I know how to blend. It's okay. We're friends here. Moving on to another mask. This is by the brand Pharmacy. This is their Honey Potion, their Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. This has echinacea in it. It has honey in it. And it almost gives this like tingling, warm sensation to the skin when you first apply it, which is, if you're not prepared for it, a little bit terrifying, but it goes away super quickly and it just soaks into the skin and my skin feels incredibly hydrated afterwards. It has great ingredients in it. This is one of their best selling products and it just like, it looks really fancy too. It's got like the nice wood lid. Like I want to put this out like on display, you know, it's just looks fancy. But again, for that glowy, hydrated skin, this has been on rotation for me in the masks category. Now I think we'll go on to, oh no, we won't. First, I have an eye cream I need to talk about. It is incredible. This is by First Aid Beauty. It's their niacinamide. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's their brightening cream for the eyes. It looks like this. It's a little bit shiny and it has all these light reflecting particles in it, which are going to brighten the under eye area. It's actually not super pigmented. Like if you look at it here, you're like, oh, that's going to look like orange under my eyes or it's going to be too tinted, but it really isn't, especially when I don't want to wear makeup. Like for the past couple of weeks, we went on a family vacation, which was super fun. We went to a cottage. I posted some pictures up on Instagram, but I wore this all the time because I wasn't wearing any makeup because it's cottage. I'm not gonna wear makeup on cottage. But for me, it's that nice balance of it has skincare ingredients in here that are going to hydrate the under eye area, but it also has that instant perk up effect with those like light diffusing properties that make it look like I'm more well slept than I am. Well slept. Well rested. Anyway, now let's move on to a skincare tool that has been absolutely game changing for me. It is so good. And I've used a ton of different skin tools in the past, and this one for me is one I keep going back to because it works. This is by The Body Shop. It is this little face massager right here. It has these two little rotating balls right here, and I find it is perfect for like massaging all of these skincare ingredients into my skin, and also just like lymphatic drainage and just tightening everything up. So I use it on either side of my jaw, like right up here. And I just find it tightens that area up, especially if you run it under cold water, or you put it in, like if you have one of those little like skincare fridges. They're so cute, I want one. But the cooling effect is really nice too. I find it fits perfectly on either side of the cheekbone too, and just kind of like bringing all those ingredients in. I use one of the balls just like around the eye area on the orbital bone here. And I just like, I like this so much, and I feel like no one talks about it. They always talk about like the jade roller, and I don't know, I find this to be so much better. And now to nail polishes that I want to talk. I know nail polish. I've been using those like press-on nails for so long, but I've been dabbling a little bit. One is by Glitter Days. This is an indie brand that I have been using for many, many years, and they have this one color. This one in particular, though I love a lot of their neon shades, I find that they work really well, and actually you can kind of get a very nice strong layer with just 2 coats, which if you've tried like fluorescent nail polishes before is impossible unless you have like a white base. But this shade right here is Mom Jeans, and it is the most incredible shade. Honestly, I think it is my favorite shade that I've ever used ever. And it just, when I need a pick-me-up, this is my go-to. It's really pretty. And on the other end of the spectrum, in the neutrals category, I've been really loving, this is by Lights Lacquer, which is Kathleen Light's nail polish line. This is in Lila. This one in particular, I've been really enjoying. It's such a pretty neutral shade, and the formula is really nice. The brush is really nice. It's really beautiful. There's another one that I liked as well. I think it's Matilda. So these two I've been wearing a lot of, and yeah, they're just really pretty. Now sunglasses, just because I really like these and I want to share them. These are by Key Australia, and they were a collaboration they did with Ollie Hendrickson, and I love the shape of them. It's like a cat eye, but it's not, because it's like cut off, but I find it to be a really flattering shape, and I love the side here as well, like the metallic finish on the edge here. It's just very glam, and I love it. Now I feel it's time that we dove into some makeup products, and these are ones that I have been using all the time. These are favorites. One that I know if I'm gonna have like a long filming day, or I'm gonna be out in the sun, or I want my skin or my eye makeup or whatever it is to just be on, like, you know, just on point there. These are the products I'll go for. So starting with the face, we're going to go in with the Bite Beauty. This is the Change Maker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. These are the 2 shades that I tend to mix, which is L30 and L25. Don't ask me why, sometimes I just like combining it. It makes me feel like a scientist. These, when I wear them, they don't feel like foundation. They don't look like foundation. It just looks like my skin has been nicely evened out. You don't even really need to layer it. I use them with a very, very lightly damp beauty blender or whatever sponge I have lying around. This was my choice today, and this one smooths in and almost like becomes one with your skin. It is so beautiful, and something that I just keep reaching for because it's fantastic. So good. Back into the everyday drawer you go. Next up is concealer, and this is among my cheapest concealers, and also in my top 3 concealers that I have ever used. It's so good. The formula is so great. It is full coverage. It is hydrating. It looks great under the eyes. It holds up well, doesn't look dry, doesn't sink into any creases or anything like that. It is amazing. It is by e.l.f. This is their Hydrating Camo Concealer. They have the Camo Concealer that is mattifying. Maybe if you have oilier skin, that might be a good option for you. I've tried that one as well. This is their Hydrating counterpart. I use the shade Medium Peach. Sometimes I will lighten that up a little bit. I've been using the Pat McGrath concealer for that purpose, and kind of dotting it in the inner corner of my eye as well as sort of the outer corner, and using that to kind of blend everything out. But this has been my shade of choice. This has been my concealer of choice. It is so good, and it's from the drugstore. Super affordable. I Love it. And now I have a favorite blush, and you guys, if you've been watching my last couple of videos, you probably know what it is. It is the Fenty Cream Blush. These two right here. This is Strawberry Drip and Petal Poppin'. Super buildable on the skin. I will use one of the foundation stippling brushes that I have. This one is Sigma. It's their Duo Fiber F50. This one, and I'll kind of like swirl it or tap it in and layer it onto my skin. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I just realized they're like the tie-dye colors in my shirt. Wow. Did not plan that, but here we are. The formula is great, really forgiving, easy to blend out. It doesn't dry down super quickly, and you can layer a ton before you get that nice, like really visible flush. Sometimes, honestly, I'll even layer a powder blush on top. One that I've been enjoying is by Cover FX. This is their monochromatic blush duo in Soft Peach, and I'll kind of go over both and then use that in the center to kind of highlight the area a little bit, set it down a little bit as well, depending on what I'm doing that day. And this has been just a great dynamite duo. But this product on its own is also really beautiful. Even if you wanted to put it on top of just your skin, just to have like that flush skin out in the summer, you know, oh, so amazing. And then what else do I have? Oh my goodness, I love these videos. Why did I stop doing these? These are amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy favorites videos and you want to see more of these, because like I'm having the best time. Ooh, next up is a kohl liner. This is by Maybelline. It's their Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner. This is in Bold Brown, which is a nice, almost an ashy brown shade, and I will use this on my tight line. I'll use it like right up there, and I find it doesn't transfer a ton. Sometimes it'll transfer initially, like as soon as I apply it, but then once it's dried down, it's locked and loaded all day. It does not transfer underneath my eyes either, and it is really pigmented, really rich in color, and just kind of glides onto the area. Sometimes I'll even use it if I want more of like a smudgy, smoky liner kind of a look. I'll smudge a little along the lash line and then fluff it out with like a thin, or like an ankle brush or something like that. Really summery, and it's been a great pencil. Ooh, another actually product that I use for creating that sort of like soft, smoky wing look is by Too Faced's the Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow. This is a liquid eyeshadow. This is Chocolate Bunny right here. Looks like this. So I'll either kind of, I don't use the little applicator brush. I don't know. That's too much product for me. That's like a giant like dollop. That would cover my entire eyelid. I'll just put a little bit on my finger and like pat it over my eye and kind of like smudge it out like that. If I want something that's like super easy, just pop it on and go. Or I will put a little bit on like a brush. Which one did I use today? This one, I think. And I'll use this one, and then I'll just kind of like smudge it along. And the color, it's not as dark as the Tattoo Studio. So this is the Maybelline. See what a difference that is? Like a little hint of something to the lash line. Really easy to blend out. Really pretty shade. Nice, and see how like nice and smoky it gets? You can just keep like smoking it out, smudging it out. It's really forgiving. Just a great form. Like, look at that. Never gonna get that off. Oh well, it's fine. But both have been just really great. Really great on the eyes. 10 out of 10. And now I want to go on to the lips. This is a product, okay, I've been talking about this brand for a while now, and I'm obsessed with the lip color. And I wanted to include it because honestly, even though I've talked about this particular one a lot, I feel like I need to include it because I've been using it every single day that I'm wearing makeup. Every single day. It's the L'Oreal Paris Lip Inks. These are, they feel like nothing on the lips. They don't feel like a matte good lipstick, which can feel really drying, but it almost gives this nice like soft, blurred like effect, and it feels like your lips. Like, it feels like you didn't put anything on. It is such a great formula. Today I went for more of the like 90s vibes, so I did Eye Tease, which is more of like a brownie nude shade, and then I popped a little bit of Eye Rule, which is more pinky, right in the center. Another one that I love, right, oh, here it is, Eye Empower, which is more of a peachy tone. This one I use in basically every single one of my cooking videos. If I am cooking, I am probably wearing the shade on my lips. And the formula is fantastic. Really, really lightweight, but it just feels so good on the lips. And it needs a little bit of touching up, like with eating and stuff, but not like a gloss. And it almost looks like a stain on the lips. It's gorgeous. And then a setting spray. This is a fairly recent one for me, but it's one that I've been really enjoying, and I think it has been a great addition to my makeup routine. And that is by Hourglass. It's the Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. This is what I used on my skin today, and it really does create this soft focus-like effect on the skin. The spray is nice and lightweight too. Like it's just like a gentle, like a little wafting of a breeze, you know? And it just goes on really, really softly all over. I will put this on before I put on my mascara and just like all over my skin. Sometimes I'll even dab it in with, again, that really, like it's barely damp, guys, the sponge, and just kind of like press it into the skin. But it does a great job keeping everything locked on my skin all day. It also just gives that nice, again, that soft focus like effect, almost diffused with the skin, almost blurred, and it's really, really pretty. It's a great effect. I like it. If there are any products that you guys have been enjoying, leave them in the comment section below, because I want to do a video. Ooh, you know what? Actually, while we're here, I want to do a video testing out a product on your wish list. Or maybe it's in your shopping cart on like Sephora or something and you haven't bought it yet and you want to know if it's any good. Let me know, because I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna test it, we're gonna hang out, and I'm excited to do that video. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you've been really enjoying, or a product that you are excited to try or are interested in trying, want to know more about. Check out these videos on the side in case you have missed any. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you're having a great week. I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah!